Stubbs, you've done everything possible to try to get me angry. Why, you've done it. You've run in on matches. You've aggravated me here on TV. But what you did last week here in Pensacola, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. That's right. You give me your famous brain buster up on the stage, on the hardwood floor. Yeah, you hurt me. You hurt me real good. But that's not all you've done. You've made me angry, Stubbs. Very angry. And when I get angry, I do something about it. I'm not going to stand up here and cry and complain about it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get even. And when I get even, that means I'm going to put the hurt on somebody. Sure, Stubbs, I'm not going to take a thing away from you. You're big and you're bad and you're tough. I know that. I've seen you in action before. I've seen you in action all over the country, Louisiana, Texas, everywhere. And you've had things your own way. Well, let me tell you something, Stubbs. The man that you're working for, the man that put up the bounty, he's not from this country. He's not a good old American boy like I am. And that makes me very angry that you're that type of a person, Stubbs. You don't care where you get your money from. You figure it's all green. Well, let me tell you something, Stubbs. 10 grand, $10,000, that's a lot of money to have on somebody's head. That makes me worried, yeah. I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm wondering what's going on. But I've got one thing on my mind, that's Jerry Stubbs. Because all the bounty hunters in the world aren't going to make me worry as much as you. But Stubbs, when you step in the ring with me here in Pensacola, you're all mine.
World Organization of Wrestling is coming to Pensacola with a back-to-school special. Sunday, August 23rd, all children with a parent admitted free. Plus, the first 100 kids receive a free wrestling booklet. $10,000 bounty to Killer Gaddafi, managed by world-famous Spudnik Monroe if he retires Bob Sweetan. A Texas Tornado match with Wildman Fargo and the Crazy Mike Diamond versus the Coastal Connection. Marcel Pringle versus Bob Holly and other matches. WOW hits the road, coming to Faulkner State August 29th and to Evergreen, Alabama August the 24th. World Organization Wrestling is coming to you.
Go. We're back, wrestling fans. I'm C.J. Whitmore along with Larry Pearson.
Today in the ring is Ollie Pasia and Tom Boogaloo Shaft. You hear the music, no doubt who's coming out right now.
This promises to be one heck of a wrestling match. Born in the USA and proud of it, it's Bob Sweetan. In the ring with Bob Sweetan, the World Organization Wrestling United States Heavyweight Champion, Bob Holly.
CJ, I noticed in this match that Tom Boogaloo Shaft seems to have something wrong with his hand. He's bandaged up. He's talking to the referee now. There's some bandages on that left hand appearing to be injured. Some type of injury to it.
Now, this is supposed to be a tag team match.
Here we go. Exciting evening here in the studio tonight with this match.
Right. Shaft complaining about his hand. And Sweetan is in there against Ali Pasia. And we had a look at him last week.
I tell you, CJ, I was totally amazed at this Ali Pasia. And again tonight, he's coming in here. He's a powerful man, very strong. We've heard the tapes. We've heard the $10,000 bounty over and over again. This man's the bodyguard of a man that Sweetan in 82 hurt. What's happening here on Stubbs has come out to the ring here, CJ, hollering to Ali Pasia and Sweetan.
Stubbs just came in here.
I don't know what happened here. It seems like Tom Shaft has stepped out and Jerry Stubbs has just come and tagged and gone right into the match. I don't...
Oh, and Sweetan's coming back, and he's mad. Sweetan takes Stubbs and just throws him down. Again, 2 body slams. Here comes 3, and you're counted out, baby. Whoa!
I'm telling you, CJ, Bob Sweetan come on strong with Jerry Stubbs in. I don't know what's happening here, why he's coming to the ring, why he interfered in this match, or just what the situation is.
Look at that. Stubbs is telling... Look at that.
It appears that Stubbs decided he didn't want any of it.
Stubbs wants no part of it.
Stubbs is leaving the TV studio and they're going back toward the dressing area. I don't know what's happened. Stubbs came out and interfered with the match. Sweetan done 3 or 4 body slams on him, and next thing I know, Stubbs is taking an exit. I don't know, CJ, what's happening here.
Great leg scissor there. Bob Holly put on Pasia, Ali Pasia. Last week we saw our first look at this big, powerful wrestler. Tips the scales at some 325 pounds, Larry.
I'm telling you, CJ, he's an awesome man from the Republic of the Sudan. Of course, at this time, Sweetan has the advantage. Him and Bob Holly working on that left arm. Of course, he goes in now. He's tagged out to Tom Shaft. He's coming in the ring. And
Shaft buries one into Sweetan's midsection. Goes to work.
appears to be choking him there, CJ.
Choking him with that bandage? Yeah, he is.
It appears the bandage has come off of Tom Shaft's hand, which tells me that his hand wasn't hurt.
I was going to say his hand, he just had a miraculous...
I don't know. I tell you, it's totally confusing. This $10,000 bounty has got these wrestlers in an uproar.
They're in a frenzy, aren't they, Larry? They're in a frenzy. This money, $10,000 bounty that a mysterious person has put on Bob Sweetan. Whoever puts Bob Sweetan out of the wrestling business will collect 10 grand.
I tell you, I don't know who this man is, CJ, that sent these tapes in here, but I can tell you one thing. It appears he's serious about taking Bob Sweetan out of the wrestling business.
Bob Holly in there. Shaft just throws Holly into the turnbuckle. Oh! I'll tell you what. Yes. That'll knock the wind out of you in no time. Shaft just picks Holly up and body slams him. We got ourselves a heck of a tag team shot here. Shoots him into the rope. Oh, jeez, I've never seen anything
that was
like
an
that.
awesome backdrop, CJ. Wow. Sweetan's back in the ring now. Sweetan's upset. You know, the thing that I have to ask a question about, CJ, is what's going through Bob Sweetan's mind? What goes through a man's mind who has a $10,000 bounty out on him, who has all these wrestlers coming in? He knows they're targeting after one person. He knows they're targeting after him. We saw right here in this match, Jerry Stubbs coming in the match trying to get Sweetan.
Yeah.
He don't know what's going to happen. He don't know when it's going to happen. You know, I just wonder what's going through his mind.
Oh, you got to feel. I've got to feel for a wrestler like Sweetan. He can take care of himself in the ring. When you have that kind of money on your head, you got to watch yourself going out into the parking lot after the matches.
Just the mental anguish and mental pressure's got to be doing its toll on him. You can tell it in his face. You can tell his concern. There's a lot going through that man's mind right now.
Bob Sweetan can take care of business in that squared circle. But this $10,000, a bounty that they have on Bob Sweetan's career, if you will. Shaft comes in. What action.
This Ali Pasia's a big man. He is an awesome man. Just watching him in that ring working.
When this man buries a forearm or a leg, you know, to some viewers it might look like slow motion, but I'll tell you, when you put 325 pounds and you put the leverage on a guy.
Some of these forearms, CJ, look like an oak tree hitting you.
Yeah. And then Shaft he is no little man himself. And Holly's hanging in there.
They're exchanging blows, slaps in the chest area now. Here comes Sweetan back into the ring now.
Oh, man, that came from left field. Oh. Bob Sweetan trying to do it all himself. Slingshot, clotheslines Tom Shaft. Shaft's out.
There's no doubt through all this, CJ, Bob Sweetan's holding his own. There's no doubt about his abilities. As you mentioned earlier, he's a wrestler. He's tough. He's awesome. And he's holding his own with it.
Look at that. He's yelling at Holly. Look at this. Look at this. This is going to be a collision. Sweetan is he going to put it on him? He's got it on him. He put it in him.
He did it, CJ. He did it. The pile driver. That's what he's known for. He did it with it.
I hadn't seen the pile driver from Sweetan in weeks.
Bob Sweetan's known for it. That's his move. No man in the business does it any better than he does.
There's your winners, Bob.